Hey guys, it's nice to be streaming again, and yes, I saw Paralives at the PC Game Show officially released their release date trailer for early access. Now, we're going to be getting into that today. I've watched it plenty of times already, but I'm going to watch it with you guys once fully through, just so you can get an idea of what we see. We're going to go back through it. I'll talk about the things I see, and then lastly, they did post something saying what's coming immediately when the game drops into early access, and what will be coming over the next few updates. But let's get straight into it. All right, like I said, I've seen this trailer plenty of times, but I'm going to show you guys, and I'm just really excited to see what they have. The best part is, obviously, we're getting more view of the town, because that was one big thing they're working on. This part I especially love because it's a way of them going, here's our roots. We started with just simply showing you a video on resizing windows. More view of the town. Obviously the cafe, which we saw in the original Life trailer. I especially liked this part because, see how it's showing, the various life stages and all that, going on. Then we got cute family gameplay. Got these cute family moments that I love, which I will talk about those, especially relating to The Sims. There's also the soundtrack is perfect. But yeah, December 8th, that's when the game is officially coming out. So now is a matter of talking about what we see in the video, so I can explain to you guys some of the things I caught on that I can tell you about. So obviously, right here at the beginning, clearly this is a view of some sort of park that is going to be available in the game. We did get another view of the city. Now, let it be known, vehicles, I'll talk about those later, but don't worry, they are coming. But I love the design. Let it be known, I'm pretty sure this city, knowing that Paralives is a Canadian-based company, they are obviously going off what they see in Canada. So I can't wait to see, eventually when they add more worlds that we'll see. We're definitely probably going to see places from all over the world. America is probably the one that's got multiple cities because America has different cultural styles, but we'll get into that later. So we got this industrial district with a restaurant. Now let it be known, there's going to be quite a few rabbit holes, just like The Sims 3. I'm not too upset about that. I wonder, though, if some of these places might be some of those rabbit hole workplaces your parents go to. The only thing I really hope is that they don't vanish. You don't just see them walk in front of the store and vanish. You see them, the door open, them go inside and then disappear, kind of like Sims 3. I do like how we have a phone booth. That's really nice. And newspapers, clearly. Obviously, here you saw the resizing furniture, and we know that was something big they touted since the beginning of development of this game. It's also a little callback because the very first video on Paralives that I remember seeing on their YouTube page when I first found out about them was the ability to resize a window. It's amazing how far they've come. So next up, we got this shot. Yes, these sitting positions are real. Something Paralives has done, and I really like about it, is they've added a ton of ways for your paras to express themselves. And it really feels like they have their own personalities. See, in The Sims, everybody's pretty much sitting the same, but here you can see pretty much everyone in this picture is sitting differently, and I love that. It's also a nice family gameplay since we got several life stages right here, which I'm assuming this person's a teenager. This is obviously a child. We got a toddler. We got an older person. We got adults. A lot of good things. Have a nice thing here. Who is Mustache Man? Yeah, I've been seeing that guy, all over the game. You probably saw him in the original, live mode trailer. And it's kind of funny because it's seeing him. Something tells me we'll get a bit of lore or something. Then we got more of the town. Obviously, we got an apartment for sale. I do not know how that's going to work. This clothing store clearly looks like you can go inside. This is a legit building your paras can go into, while this antique store is more of a rabbit hole, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But I'm happy to again see all the people interacting. We got the second view of that cafe. Not much to go off here because we already talked about this, but still very nice to get more view. And also our other para we've seen from the trailer. So here we got some views of the homes that you can design in the game. I can see porches, garages. something the Sims 4 can't even give us in base game. We also got this home, which shows off the curved wall tool. That's something. Multi-platform is also a thing, if you remember that. Then we got like this big like mansion-esque home. I'm happy the elevated platforms, as you can see right here, can help with bay windows. I love that idea of actually being able to set stuff there. But that's also really nice to see. So then here, we got more about like what looks to be a gathering. We got multiple paras, again, different age groups. We got shown off a para playing piano, which we saw about before. So this one was interesting. I'm going to play it through because I don't really know how to explain it. But if you watch slowly, you see the para getting slowly taller, but you also see her hair, like obviously you can change it, but it slowly gets gray. So it really makes me wonder, does that potentially mean there is not going to be life states? There's going to be like gradual aging? Because I saw the para slowly getting taller and her hair slowly turning gray as she got older. But that's something cool. But I like how you can like basically see how she told her story from the good moments to the bad. Her meeting her husband, them getting a new house, moving in, getting married, getting older. And something else I noticed is that this necklace around her. Clearly this necklace is supposed to be her wedding ring. It's a great way to tell a story. So then here is something that makes my heart melt coming up in this next clip. This makes my heart melt because I'm a family gameplay guy. I love family. It's my favorite thing to do in life simulators. So it's great to see like a bunch of kids. Like, see, we got, I think that's a toddler and a slightly older toddler. And obviously we got a baby and the husband and wife. It's just so, it's so adorable seeing all this, like seeing the family gameplay, like being able to raise and age. So this kitchen, obviously very nice. I love it. I love the design. I love how much customization there is in this game. And especially my favorite thing obviously being if it doesn't match, you can match it because of the color wheel. That makes me happy because that's what The Sims 4 lacks. I hate it when things don't match and you can't fix that. Where in this game, if something doesn't match, you can simply match their colors. Here we saw more of like paras showing off their emotions, showing how they feel, how they're going through life. We see this woman who's clearly upset. I don't know if it's like a divorce or she lost her job, but look at all the mini clutter items though. This clutter really helps you tell a story in game, from these little toothpaste tubes to the band-aids to prescriptions to soap on the side of the bathtub. So much good here. Then obviously we saw angry paras, two paras having a fight. I don't know what it's about. I don't know. But we also got to see more of the stuff around the room and see how interesting it is. And then we got two more paras showing off love and falling in love, which that, adorable. Something I did notice though is the hair was kind of being a little static. So something they did say is that clothes and hair physics are coming. Like, we've seen that since the beginning. I just hope they eventually, fix that. Like, hopefully we get that taken care of. Sorry if my camera's a little wobbly. My desk is kind of, I'm figuring out a new camera position because my stand has been running into some issues. But regardless, that's not the point here. Now this part made my heart melt. The fact that this child, parafolk, came over to his mom to comfort her. Like, that made my heart melt because that's the kind of stuff I want in a game. When I play a life simulator, I want to experience all the great and bad things of life, whether that's prom, a wedding, divorce, loss, all of that. I want to experience those because those are things that happen in life. Then we saw, obviously, the two original paras, Sebastian and Maggie, getting along at what's either a wedding or a party. I'm not 100, but again, they were the first two paras we were introduced to, and it's so awesome to see them again. We also, if you watch throughout the trailer, you can see many paras that we were introduced to throughout the course of this game's early access as it was being developed. So then we got a cute couple here doing a nice slow dance. Slow dance is already better than the Sims 4 version of it. Had to be said. But again, you can see various paras of different like styles and clothes and personalities all getting along together at, I can't tell if this is a home or a restaurant. It looks like a party to me, but I'm not 100. And obviously, to wrap up, we saw more of like just paras in general. Again, there's more like for sale signs, no trespassing signs. Like, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. And then we got the last view of the city itself. So now that we discussed the video, Paralives did release something that does tell us what will be given to us exactly when the game drops into early access and what will be given over the next course of a few updates. So right here, it's going to be releasing on December 8th, 2025. But so it goes in basically each category of how it's going to work. So day one, we're getting an open world, workplaces and career progression, mostly rabbit holes. We're going to get personality traits, emotion, needs, wants, and skills. We're going to get relationship development, aging and death, and having children. Now, the reason why that's important to me is because this is why I have a problem with a bunch of life simulators that are getting released in early access right now, and why I think they're having a hard time getting their feet, especially with The Sims existing. Here's the hard part. Aging, when you are making a life simulator, life simulation is the thing. Like, that is your main thing. That's what life simulation is. It's different when you're playing something like Stardew Valley, because while life is a thing in game, farming is the main importance. But if life simulation is your main thing, you need to have aging. The reason why is because when you look at things like 2Pixelia or My Little Sim World or even Inzoi, like something big that seems to be an issue is that aging is not fully fleshed out, or it's not even there to be in general, which is an issue to me because I need that aging, because especially a lot of people who play games like this are family gameplay people. They want to continue with family for generations, see them grow old, experience those life events, and die. Like, that's what we want. So I'm so happy that they're going to have this immediately, like instantly in game. So we're also going to have character autonomy, doing anything as a group. We saw that. Shops, restaurants, and museums, cooking system, builds and house fires, and the modding tools. Don't forget that. Everybody loves those. The things that will be released during early access are weather and seasons, a calendar and a family tree, dogs, cats and horses, cars, bikes, boats, and houseboats, swimming, a story progression for NPCs, gardening and fishing, organized social events, tool to edit and create towns, more personality traits, wants, emotions, jobs, etc. The only thing I would really hope that they add as well, because looking at this list, is I really hope they do add, along with weather and seasons, holidays, because we had that confirmed. Holidays will be in the game, and they've been, talking about that for a long time, but it's good to know that there is stuff that is coming. Next up is build mode. So again, what's going to be available on day one? There's going to be a color wheel, absolutely everything. Flexible wall placement tools, meaning curved and in random angles. Optimal grid for wall placement, so that way if you want straight walls like I do, you can have an easier time. Split level platforms, again, we saw that in the bay window. Building multiple floors, so multiple up floors, we saw that again. Object resizing, saw that. Moving existing walls, again, we saw that. Stairs and roof placement fences. Yep, we saw that too. But here are the stuff that's going to come over time as they, continue the game. We're going to get advanced roof tools. We're going to get advanced stairs. We're going to get placing windows and doors on curved walls. That will obviously take some time. We're going to get basements, pools, and more furniture and objects. Great things to hear. And then lastly, the Paramaker, which, if you don't know, that's their version of CAS. Like, this is how you're going to create your paras. So we're going to get a color wheel, again, for everything. We're going to get a height slider, body and face sliders, tattoo placement, layering and mixing of tops, which is basically layering clothes. If you've seen the previous show, you can mismatch socks. Great things. We're going to get asymmetry for eye color, socks, and more. So that's good. That means we're going to get some more ways to express ourselves, because I think it's good to... Because that's something The Sims doesn't have, and they've been out for so long, is heterochromia, which, if you didn't know, that's a condition where people have two different eye colors. It doesn't affect them. It just simply means they have two different eye colors, and that's great. I love that. We're also going to get a genetic system, which, again, self-explanatory days. We played The Sims. We know what that means. Eventually, through early access, we're going to be creating pets. We're going to be able to create and manage multiple outfits. We're going to be editing the genetics of a para with advanced tools. So my guess means you can basically say, what do you want to come from dad? What do you want to come from mom? Or whatever, family members you want the genetics to share from. Then lastly, we're going to get more clothing items, hairstyles, and accessories. And the best part is, knowing Paralives, this is all free. Like, it's all going to come in a free update. It's not DLC. And the big thing is, I do think this is obviously just the first starter list. There's going to be more over time. And the best part is, they're very connected to their community. You guys have to remember, I talked to these people when they were talking about disability representation, and they were so nice and they were awesome about it. So it's good to see that they're finally achieving the dreams they had. So please give this game a chance. And please, it's ready to be wishlisted on Steam, so go ahead and do that. These guys are awesome. But yeah, please like the video, some more videos, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. I do all kinds of content here for Sims, including gameplay, builds, reviews, and news. Please tell me if you want to bring Paralives to my Sims channel. If not, I can put it on my other channel. Both are fine. I want to play this game when it comes out. But tell me what you guys in the comments think about this game. I am super excited. The way my mom describes this game when I showed her the trailer, because she also followed this with me, she grabs it as Hygge, which is, I believe, a Norwegian word. I can't remember. It's somewhere around those countries. But she said it basically means it's comfy and cozy compared to The Sims like wacky and craziness. And that's the vibes, again. That's what they were kind of going for with this game. So they nailed that. They nailed that on the head. So yeah, go down in the description, find my other channel, Garrett. It's my main channel where I do most of my content, and also I stream on both my main channel and Twitch Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We do all kinds of games over there, so feel free to come over and see it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!